everyone, Dono Donny here. Welcome to another update of the YouTube channel. Hope you're doing well. The last update was of course in November, so we're going to do one now for December. So today of recording is 9th December 2024. The current subscriber total is 694. That has gone up so many since the last update. I appreciate everyone joining the channel, all your new people there, and of course my existing subscribers. Many thanks for joining me. Um, we originally set the target of 500 for the year, and we've well passed that way back in September, which was amazing, and we're now trying to hit 700 by the end of year. We've still got 20 odd days to go, so hopefully we will hit that magical 700. But again, I appreciate everyone for your support. So as always, we look back at what the latest episode is, and it's actually the Legendary Series episode 2, and it's RoboCop. As you know, the Legendary Series is a brand new series that I've started off with. How's that? And now we've hit RoboCop, and it's doing really well. It's got well over 200 views at the moment, so many thanks for all those who have watched this episode. These are the screenshots. That's RoboCop 1, that's RoboCop 3, and RoboCop 2. RoboCop 1 I think is the best one of the three. And it's got some amazing theme tunes. If you haven't watched that episode, then please do. It is, if to all the existing subscribers, it's the first video you kind of see the latest episode, which will be the RoboCop series, not including this update episode, of course. So it's done really well. So please, if you haven't seen it already, then please go and watch it. So, as I always do, these are the videos that have done really well, gotten over 1,000 views, and you can see there's a new kid on the block, and that's Football Director. Football Director 2 in the last 4 months has had a massive surge of views, well over 400, and it's gone crashing into the top 10. We'll show you the charts later on, of course, but we've got some really good games here. Just like to point out that the double, we might do another new episode of the double. Reason being was that we only played a double right at the beginning of the season, and as you go into the middle of the season, the game has the transfer market, which I didn't manage to show, so we might do that in the future. But again, all these are really good games. You haven't played any of them, and Football Director was the new kid on the block, coming crashing into the top 10, which we'll again show in a minute. But always with good games, there's going to be ones that are struggling, and here are the games that are struggling at the moment. Again, I put Grassroots Manager in. We don't include that because there has been future Grassroots Manager episodes which has done far better than this was the very first one. So please go and see that one. Champions has always been in the bottom 4 or 5. So it's a personality program. It's a magazine type football game, but it's still a nice little game. If you haven't seen it, then please do. And then Soccer Rivals over here is, I'm expecting this to go out of the bottom 5 soon because it's only recently been released. It was an episode 78, which was only released a couple of weeks ago. Now, I must again stress how great Manager Sim is. Manager Sim is very hard to promote because it's not a Spectrum game, and also it's more like a more modern PC game but done in a retro style, hence why I include it in the series. If you're a fan of Football Manager, especially the more recent Football Manager, the spreadsheet versions of Football Manager, then you would really love Manager Sim. And again, I must stress, Manager Sim is free and you can play on any PC or even Macintosh, I think. You just need a good Windows browser or internet browser, and then join the game. Especially now there's been a new server, so even beginners can start right from scratch as a level 1 manager, taking your side up to level 8 and taking your own manager level up to level 8 and managing one of the big clubs. It's definitely worth watching the video and also playing the game. Now, as always, here are the charts of 7th December to 2024, and Formula 1 is still top of the table, Football Director 2 is still second. The actual top 10 hasn't changed that much. The only major difference you see is Football Director crashing in from number 10 right up to number 7 because it's had just over 400 views in the last 4 weeks, which is amazing. At the bottom of the charts, again, not really much difference there. Manager Sim has always been at the bottom, I'm afraid. World Cup 86 has slipped down now to 78th. Even the Looking Back series, which stopped after I've just done that one, has overtaken World Cup 86, which is slightly embarrassing for World Cup 86. I imagine Soccer Rivals to go further up. And if you went back in time, you remember Grandstand? Remember how that was struggling? Look how well it's doing now. It's back up into 66th place with 276 views. But you can see it's awfully close around here. One video definitely worth watching, it's only recently been done, was Star Soccer, which was the ZX Spectrum 16K game. I really enjoyed playing that, so it's worth watching that episode as well. Now, coming soon, we've got Donny Meets the World, which is a webcam sort of like mini chat show when I talk to fellow uh, ZX Spectrum YouTube creators or merchandise people, all to do with the retro scene, which is really doing really well recently. And Tez Rowlands of Rowlands Reviews is likely to be the very first one. Again, this is going to be done sometime in the year. And then we've got Chris Gilliard doing, who's the Grassroots Manager creator. I'm going to go and have a chat with him online. And it's going to be part of a webcam chat. It's going to be a live episode, and then the highlights are going to be trimmed down as an episode, and you'll see it on my YouTube channel. And then we've got Sounds of the Specky. That's still going strong. Episode 1 had kind of like mixed reviews, as in viewing numbers. It's gone over 130 views, which is still pretty good. And I'm hoping there'll be more views for episode 2. Episode 2 will feature classics like Jet Set Willy, Ping Pong, Chucky Egg, Barbarian, Cybernoid. And originally Robocop was going to be in here, the Robocop theme. But as I found out when I was doing the Legendary Series episode 2, Robocop's theme actually got copyrighted. It was the actual programmer or the music person made his own tune for Robocop, and it has got copyrighted, which is pretty strange. So so I've taken it out of episode 2. I will feature Robocop, maybe Robocop 2 or 3 even, into a future episode of Sounds of the Specky. But if you haven't seen Sounds of the Specky episode 1, then please do. It is a great little mini series that I'm doing, and hopefully Donut Meets the World will be a good series as well. So if you're still here, then thank you very much. These are the episodes coming up in the next couple of weeks as we get to Christmas for 2024. So coming on Wednesday is the next episode of the Championship Manager series. Diego Maradona, seeing if he can. Oops, that's not meant to happen. Diego Maradona, seeing if he can save debit-ridden Oxford United from relegation. If you remember, Oxford were 13 million in debt on Championship Manager 3. It's a very tough challenge. And then the next, after that, the next episode on the Retro Football Management series is Football Manager Revisited. Now, this is the Football Manager update game that was done based on the Football Manager 1982. This was the 2000, early 2000s version of Football Manager. Now, there's been an update for 24-25 seasons, so we're going to have a look at that. And then literally a couple of days after that, we go back to Championship Manager 3 again for the next episode, when we see how Maradona and Oxford are getting on in the Championship. It's worth watching. These Championship Manager series always are good fun as well to play it. Then Christmas comes, with a couple of episodes around the Christmas period. The Christmas special is we're looking at Emlyn Hughes International Soccer. I've delayed that until it's Christmas because I think it's a great episode to play at Christmas, and hope you really enjoy it. Then we got a game you probably have never heard of, Dundee European Challenge. That's coming out on the 28th December in the Retro series. So you can see there, in the space of about a week and a bit, we've got about 3 episodes being released, because on New Year's Day we got even a New Year special, which is Chucky Egg. We're looking at the Chucky Egg games, and again, one of my all-time favorite games, and I had a lot of fun playing this. And we'll see not just Chucky Egg, we'll see some of the variations as well. And then back on the 4th of January, Saturday 4th of January, we'll go back to the Retro series with Freaky Football, which is a very strange football game in space. That's all I'm going to say about it. But that's it. That's the end of this update episode. Many thanks if you're still here, and many thanks to all of you who have subscribed. Let's see if we can get through 700 subscriptions by the end of the month. Again, if you wish to comment on the video, then please do. Please send a like. It's a great help if you do, and I appreciate all your support. And this is time for me to say goodbye. So bye bye, and speak to you soon. Take care.